Here's how I built my own video agency, scaled it to over $100,000 per month, and then sold it to the biggest video production company in Switzerland. Everything started in 2008 when I came across the sports, parkour and freerunning because I actually wanted to become a stuntman. I told my parents after I saw a stunt show at a film studio that I want to become a stuntman, and they said, okay, cool, and they were super supportive of it and said, but then take it seriously, like actually do something for it. So I started researching how to become a stuntman, and that was when I came across parkour and freerunning. And I fell in love with it like immediately. So I told my parents, like, I'm gonna start parkour and freerunning, and I just went out with my best friend. We started doing these tricks on playgrounds, right? We started with like simple things and then leveled up to doing backflips and front flips and all that crazy stuff. And I actually got quite good at it. And fun fact, over time, I took part in championships, even won these championships, and got better and better and really focused on that dream of becoming a stuntman. And during that time period, you gotta imagine, like, everybody who does parkour and freerunning, they film themselves, right? They upload videos to YouTube, they wanna share their skills, they wanna share their improvements, and I was no different. Like, I made hundreds and hundreds of parkour videos, and over time, I didn't just do parkour videos, but I started incorporating like storytelling elements in them. So I more so produced like short films with parkour elements at the end of the day. We did like action stuff, action movies, and you know, just kids living their dream basically. But then in 2014, everything changed because I was diagnosed with a tumor in my lower back, and because of that tumor I had to undergo surgery and had to recover for weeks on end before I could even walk again. And that was a pretty kind of traumatic stage of my life because I was forced to stop doing parkour and freerunning, which I did 3-4 hours a day for 7 days a week, and I had to make a decision what I want to do now because I couldn't become a stuntman anymore. So I thought to myself, well, look, making videos is kind of fun too, and maybe I can just keep making videos about anything and everything, and maybe, if God will, I will actually make a living from this. So I kept making videos. I was super positive about that, and was like, okay, I'm just gonna try. I mean, what the hell have I got to lose, right? I'll just try and maybe I can make it work. And the good thing was that my parents were extremely supportive. They said like, okay, cool. We see what happened. We see that you put all the energy and effort that you had into the parkour project, and it didn't work out because of the surgery. So we're also going to support you on this video production journey. And again, I'm extremely grateful. Thank you, Mom and Dad, that you gave me all that support. But at the end of the day, I just kept making videos. And then in 2015, Sony announced the FS7, the documentary camera. And when they announced the FS7, they hosted a film competition where they said, whoever produces the best video, the best short film, best short documentary about the topic inspiration wins the FS7 for free. And I was hooked. I was like, wow, what if I could win this camera? This would be crazy, right? And obviously I didn't really expect to win, and I didn't, but I was thinking maybe, just maybe, there is a slight little chance, and even if not, I would have a cool portfolio piece. So I worked with my parkour friend and asked him if he would be willing to, you know, do some parkour stunts in this video, and he was immediately saying yes and said like, yeah, let's do it. So we worked on this video for, I think, like 3 or 4 days. I edited everything and then I uploaded it to YouTube, where it got very quickly over 20,000 views. Which to me was already like astonishing. It was like, wow, I just got 20,000 views, which was a lot for the year 2014, 2015, at least for me, you know. And then I actually had Philip Bloom, one of the UK's greatest filmmakers. He commented under my video and said that was terrific, well done, which obviously made me extremely proud. And that was already like a big win for me. But then Sony announced the winner of this competition in a live webinar. And I thought to myself, how cool would it be if they showed my video? Because they were showing some example videos, right? And I thought like, oh, maybe they show it. This would be so cool. Anyways, they didn't, but they went through the top 10. And they were like, rank 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Nick Metzger. And I was like, oh, what? I literally got rank 2 out of thousands of participants in the Sony FS7 competition. And on one end, it was extremely motivating. I was like, wow, I'm really good at making videos. But then on the other end, it was also pretty shitty because rank 1 got the FS7 for free and rank 2 got nothing. Like not even a lens cleaning kit, absolutely zero. So I thought to myself, oh well, so be it. Anyways, a couple days later, I get a call from Sony and they go like, hey Nick, I have a couple good news for you. And I asked them, well, okay, what is it? And they went like, look, there was a rule for this competition that you have to produce a video specifically for this competition. And the guy who we chose as the winner did not do that. He sent in a video that was 5 years old, right? Like straight out of a movie, they told me that. It seemed to me, and they were like, that means you won the competition. You get the camera. And I was like going crazy. I could not believe this. A couple days later, I get a package in the mail with the FS7 in it. Then they call me again and they go like, hey, by the way, for all the confusion, as an apology, we're also going to give you our newest lens that's worth $3,000. And I was like, what? Okay, I'll take it. Apology accepted, I guess. Anyways, here I was as like an 18-year-old kid, 19-year-old kid with a freaking $10,000 camera package. I have never made any money. I was still in school and I was like, wow, this is crazy. This means I must continue making videos, which then I obviously did. I made tons of short films until a dad of a friend of mine actually recognized my work and reached out to me and was like, hey, I'm the head of a firefighter department and we really need new people. Would it be possible for you to make a recruiting video for us? And I said, yeah, sure, let's do it, absolutely. And I was hyped on it and he goes, okay, cool, amazing. How much do you charge for this? And I didn't even expect to be paid, right? I was like, let me get back to you. And then I went to my uncle who had a web design agency and I asked him like, how much can I charge for a video like this? And he just simply, like ice cold, goes like, yeah, charge him $4,000. And I was like, $4,000 for one video? Are you crazy? I'm a kid, I'm still in school, I've never made any money. Like, are you out of your mind? And he said, look, you came to me for advice. This is the advice I give you. Do it or don't do it. That's up to you. So I was going to the client, shaking, right? Really nervous, adrenaline rushing through my entire body. And I tell that client, all right, so it's going to be $4,000. And it actually was 4,000 Swiss francs, which is about $5,000. And the client was like, okay, yeah, we can do that. I could not believe it. I was like, wow, now I'm getting paid 4,000 Swiss francs, I said $5,000 for a single video project. Crazy. Obviously, I put in everything I had. I put in all the energy, time, effort, everything into this video because I wanted to make it worth it for the client. And that video exploded on YouTube organically, got over 700,000 views, got picked up by the local news, big media companies in Switzerland, and ultimately landed them over 25 new applicants, which was way more than what they needed. And that was the moment when I realized, holy cow, I can do what I love, make videos for others. I get paid for it and I solve their problems. I mean, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And back then I had a friend who was in a similar position where he knew he wanted to start a production company. And I talked to him and actually said, hey dude, crazy idea, but what if we would start a production company together? And he was all for it. He was like, yeah, let's do it. And we started the company called Venturesome with the vision that we're going to revolutionize the film and video market in Switzerland. And I thought to myself, like, I just won this Sony FS7 competition. I'm getting all these views online, right? Then I landed this $5,000 client. This is going to be so easy. Clients are going to come to us and the production company is just going to explode. Well, guess what? Nothing happened. We were just sitting there waiting on referrals, word of mouth. Sometimes a client came in like every now and then, friends and family. You know how it is. And we got paid very, very low amounts of money. And I realized like, this is not how I imagined it to be, right? I want to get clients. I want to work with the big companies and produce amazing work for them. So I thought to myself, well, what are we lacking? What is it? Why are we not getting clients? And then it clicked for me. I was like, wait, if we just rely on referrals, if we just rely on word of mouth, everything is just unpredictable. We don't know. Do we get like 5 referrals next month? Do we get 3? Do we get 0? Well, let's hope we get 1, right? And I realized, I need to learn how to do marketing and I need to learn how to do sales so I can predictably land clients and have some sort of a plan for scaling this company. So I started to research like video business coaches, video business courses, is there anything? And there was nothing. There was no video business coach or anything, not like today where there are like dozens of them. But what did exist was online marketing courses and social media marketing courses. And I was like, maybe that is, I mean, it's similar to a video agency because it's also an agency-based service. Maybe I could just do those and apply the strategies to my video business. And that turned out to be a very, very smart decision. I mean, I was so scared to spend like $1,000 on a course, but then I still pulled the trigger and I learned so much from one course that I was like, okay, cool, let me buy another, let me buy another, let me buy another. And then I bought multiple courses and then even a one-on-one mentor. And I ended up learning so many marketing and sales skills that I then adapted to a video production company, and I adjusted these strategies so they would actually work for me. And that was when the business started to take off, like really. We went from $2,000 a month to $5,000, then to $10,000, then to $20,000 a month, then to $40,000 a month, and then to $80,000 a month. And then in our best month, we even hit $113,000 in one single month. You can imagine, like, two young guys, right? Super ecstatic. We started hiring team. We even bought a red, as you can see here, that still is my backdrop now. But we bought a red, we fulfilled our dreams, and it was amazing. We worked with the major brands in Switzerland. We had companies pay us up to $75,000 for one single video project. And we worked with the biggest companies here, and it was just a pure dream. And because of the growth that my video company had, more and more people actually started to reach out to me and were like, hey, how are you doing that? How do you land all these clients? Like, how is it possible for you at this age to run a successful video business? And then one day there was actually a communication that started with the biggest video production company in Switzerland. And it ultimately ended in them offering me to buy VentureSound, to buy my video production company. And because at that stage, I was already helping so many other videographers, just giving out like my free strategies and free tips. I was just sharing what I knew because I felt like I got like a passion for it to just help others succeed. And then they actually succeeded. I was like, maybe I could fully focus on this because I kind of ended the game of running a video business. Of course, I could have scaled it way further, but to me, I played the game. I was done with it. I still love making videos to this date, right? But I was like ready for a new challenge and I found a new passion in coaching, which then led me to ultimately building a coaching business, and we have helped over 500 videographers grow their business to over $120,000 a year by now. So many people now hitting 10K months, and it's absolutely beautiful to see how so many videographers are succeeding. Now, if you're at a stage where you want to succeed as well, right? Where you want to hit that 10K a month, 120K a year, then just go to the link in the description of this video. There's a link to a video that explains you exactly how we did it and how we did it with over 500 videographers across the world. And how you can do it too. Hope to see you there. Like and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.